Dear Hollis, it's been 4 weeks since the Hail Mary bombing hit Chicago, and with it, the darkness settled in. The new guys, they keep holding on to this glimmer of hope, thinking maybe, just maybe, a win is right around the corner. But us vets, we know better. We've seen it all before. False hope, like smoke, dissipates quickly in the cold winds of reality. Soon enough, they'll learn what we already know. General Eberflus, or as the guys like to call him, Eberlus. At least that's the nice nickname they call him. Well, he's just another in a long line of generals who have failed to lead us to victory. It's hard to remember the taste of a win, Hollis. It's been so long. The years blur together, and with each passing season, the sense of defeat grows heavier. There's a lot of noise about change, but in the end, it's always the same. Hope fades, then crumbles. There is one exception. One glimmer in this storm. His name's Caleb Williams. This kid's something else, Alice. He rose up the ranks faster than anyone expected, and I see why. His energy, his optimism, it's infectious. He doesn't let the darkness drag him down, no matter how thick it gets. He's got this fire in him, this belief that maybe, just maybe, there's a way out. It's inspiring to see someone still carry that spark in this bleak darkness. But even he can't do it alone. I've seen too many young stars come in with that same fire, that same hope and dream that they're going to be the one to finally bring the light to Chicago, only to have it smothered away by these teams' incompetence and relentless losses. They burn bright for a moment, then get lost in the same bleak cycle that's been going on for decades. I don't know. Maybe it's the darkness that's taken over my brain. Maybe I'm just crazy, or maybe I'm looking for any sort of hope to cling on to. But I think there's something different about Caleb. Something tells me he's going to be the one that's going to be able to break this curse. He's going to be the one that finally brings the light back to Chicago. Only time will tell, my friend. But for now, we keep marching in the dark, hoping for the dawn. Warm regards, Timmy Talks. Welcome to Timmy Talks. My name's Timmy, and today we'll be recapping the Chicago Bears matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. The Chicago Bears lose to the Minnesota Vikings 30-27 in overtime. The Bears once again find another way to get my hopes up, just to crush them in another loss. It just blows my mind how these guys week after week find different ways to make me believe that they're going to win and end up blowing it in the end. Let's start with the obvious, and what we've been screaming for weeks now is to fire Matt Eberflus, or Eberlose. That guy just knows how to lose football games. I don't know how he's still a head coach. I don't want him to be a head coach. At this point, honestly though, we're not going to make the playoffs, so we might as well get a better draft pick, so I guess we'll just keep him for that. But golly, does this guy stink? Holy shit. It blows my mind, the decision making that he makes in game, and just how every time it's just the wrong decision, and it just blows up in his face. Beginning the second half, the defense gives up a 69-yard catch to Addison, and then he throws a challenge flag because he thought he stepped out of bounds. So it would have been a 69-yard catch instead of, it would have been like a 20 yard. And we did have the camera angle to prove that he stepped out of bounds, but according to NFL rules, you can't use stadium cameras or some bullshit to justify whether or not a player was inbound or not, because not every stadium has those kind of cameras. What the fuck, NFL? $1 billion organization can't give cameras to every stadium to see down the sideline to make sure someone's inbound or not? Like, it just, we're just making shit up now? Like, are we just making shit up? It makes zero fucking sense. But that's not even the worst part. I don't think Matt has won a single challenge in his coaching career. So it's just like, why do you even have that on you? Just leave it at home. Don't even bring it. Because if you want to challenge something, if you even think about challenging something, you just keep that thing right in your pocket and don't even do anything about it because you're wrong and they're not going to overchange it. The worst part is in the fourth quarter and in overtime when the defense needs to step up, when we need the defense to do something, to please be good, just good, not even elite, just be good. They had the Vikings on 3rd and 12. They had the Vikings 3rd and 14. They had the Vikings 3rd and long on multiple occasions. And if we get off the field and get our red hot offense, that offense killed it. I'll get into it. But the offense was so good for the most part of this game. But the defense, 2 3rd and longs, and they let them convert on first downs. Why? Because we're playing soft defense for whatever reason. They have the linebacker on the tight end, man to man, with no help. Who thinks that's a good idea? We're playing the sticks and allow their running back to get essentially a screen pass and everyone else blocking downfield for him and then convert another first down. In overtime, we have them behind the sticks on 1st and 20. And what do? We allow them to get a first down in 2 plays. What the fuck, dude? How do you allow that to happen? How, as a defensive-minded coach, do you allow this shit to happen week in and week out? I understand this defense is built on the 4-man rush, but you got to dial up some blitzes. And then even when he did dial up blitzes, I didn't realize that this offense was so good because Shane Waldron was just a dunce and just didn't understand what he had in front of him. This offense is crazy. Like they're not like world beaters or anything, but they're efficient. They get the job done. They score 27 points. 17 of those points came in the fourth quarter. 10 of them came in the last 22 seconds of the game. Who the hell is this? What am I watching? This Bears offense scoring multiple points in the clutch when we need it most? It's insane. I thought this game was done when the Vikings went up by 14. Nope. The Bears and Caleb Williams. God, I love Caleb Williams. That man was making so many great throws. He had a beautiful pass to Keenan Allen where he just rifles it right into the tight window and barely gets it by the defenders. And then the next play, or the play after, he has a free rusher on him and he goes like, whoop. Later, dude. And then on the run just floats a beautiful touch pass to Swift in the bucket. And then they end up scoring a touchdown and leading for the first time all year in the first quarter. They're up 7-0. We're in week 12. We played 12 games and not once have we led in the first quarter until today. The Carolina Panthers, the fucking Las Vegas Raiders, fucking everyone else had a lead in the first quarter. And now the Bears have finally joined the rest of the league, having a lead in the first quarter. Insane. I really love Thomas Brown and his play calling. I love how he was able to build plays off each other, you know, what you're supposed to do as an NFL offense. He was running a lot of toss sweeps. He was running a lot of jailbreak screens or quick screens to DJ Moore. And the first 2 plays in the second half, we have a fake toss to a screen that was good for like 30 plus yards, which was great. And then we have a screen pass, double pass, that was also would have been great if the refs actually called pass interference, which it was. The defender ran right into Roman Dunze, and if we get that call, the ball's on the 1 yard line, and the Bears score yet another touchdown. You know why? Because Shane Waldron isn't calling the plays, and we're not going to be a dumbass and hand the ball off to an O-lineman. We're going to hand the ball off to Roschon Johnson again, and he's going to score again. But no. The refs don't give us that call. Bears end up doing jack shit with it. And, I mean, what are you going to do? Sometimes you get the calls. Sometimes you don't get the calls. The refs, for the most part, gave the calls to the Vikings. And what are you going to do? There's really not much else to say about this game. The special teams. Oh, let's back up before... That was a little too much positivity. Let's get back to the negative. This special team coach, kick his ass into the sun as well. Fuck that guy. How do you get your field goal blocked last game that cost you the game, and then this game, their first field goal, is the same blocked? How? Why? How do you allow that to happen? What were you doing all week? What are you doing? You know this is a problem. Fix it. You have a leaky fucking pipe. Fix it. Don't just go, oh, it's leaking. There's nothing that we can do. Yes, there is. But no, we just want to just ignore the problem and not fix it. You know, those 3 points would have been real fucking nice. We were so close to having the Minnesota Vikings, having another classic Vikings. But no, the same old Bears presence just is way stronger than the Vikings Viking in it. It's so annoying. The Vikings let up a touchdown, gave us an onside kick. I think the first onside kick in this new format ever. First new kickoff format of this year. This was the first successful onside kick. And what do we do with it? We tied the game and go into overtime. And then what happens? We do jack fucking shit. I hate this team. This team drives me insane. I don't know if this team's going to win another game this year. I'm going to have to go another 9 months without winning a game, without knowing what a win feels like. My last win will be against the Jaguars in London. That feels like 12 years ago. Look at me. I've aged 20 years watching this god-awful team lose week after week in just the most horrific fashion. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Please, do something. Win. Somehow. I don't care how. I don't care if you have to kill someone. Okay, maybe not kill someone. But bribe the refs. Slide them 100. We have money. Fuck. Honestly, these videos are just going to get shorter and shorter because there's really nothing else to say. I'm beating a dead horse. Defense, good. That's it. Good. Not great, not bad, good. Very bad in clutch situation, which was, I blame on the coaches. That's not on the players. The coaches have to put the players in a better position. And Matt Eberflus, fuck you, dog. If I ever see you on the streets, it's on sight, dog, because you're ruining my life. Offense, great, wonderful. Caleb Williams, I love you so much. If I ever see you on the street, I'm giving you forehead kisses and I'm giving you money. I'm giving you whatever you want. Mwah. Thomas Brown, same goes for you, big dog. I love you. You don't know me, but I love you. You're doing a great job. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season. I imagine we're going to fire Matt Eberflus, and if we don't, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to make the Joker look like a baby. Like what he was doing to Gotham City ain't gonna be shit what I'm about to do to freaking the Bears organization. You understand me? Fucking get it together. Fuck. That's pretty much it. The Bears play the Lions on Thanksgiving. Fucking A. The only positive I see about it is the Lions are really banged up. They lost a lot of players playing today. So hopefully on a short week and the historical badness of the Lions on Thanksgiving, they haven't won a Thanksgiving game since 2016, and they play every year. And the Bears have beat them 3 times within that time frame. So hopefully they do it again. Matt Eberflus has, oddly enough, had the Lions numbers the last couple of years. So I don't know. Anything's possible. They're really banged up, and if there's a time, now's the time to beat the Lions. And it would just be such the Bears to beat one of the best teams in the league, and then everyone goes like, oh, Matt Eberflus, maybe we keep him. Maybe he knows how to win. Do not fall for it. I fell for it last season, and I will not do it again. Get his ass out of here. I don't want to see him again. If he's here next year, I'm coming for you. Ryan Poles, I know where you live. Not right now, but I will. You best believe it. Okay, I'm making threats. I can't be making threats out here. This team. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And that has been Timmy Talks. The Bears.